Hey guys, welcome back. Lucian here with you again, like always, back for another episode of Modded Survival Island. So, I wanted to give you an update on some of the things I've worked on between the last two episodes. The big thing that I'm kind of a little salty about is I got creepered and destroyed quite a few of my drawer system. So, I unfortunately had to scramble real quickly to offload it and try to get it fixed back up. Also, another cool thing I just noticed, I was doing Steve's Factory Manager to craft up compressed cobble. Well, I found if you just put it in a compacting drawer, it'll do it for you. And there's really, all you do is pump the cobble into it. So that's pretty darn cool. Same thing with the gravel. So you got single compressed, regular, single compressed, and double compressed, both for cobble and gravel. I guess dirt, you could probably do the same thing. Save on a little upgrade, even though they're not that expensive. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I started working on the tower, so it looks like I only got 3 floors built. So it's kind of very, very crude right now, but move the smeltery in here. End of last episode I said I was going to build a coke oven. I did that. Looks like I got about 32 buckets of coke creosote oil in there. Now we'll see if we're going to get around to that today. Up here, turn the jetpack on. There we go. First level probably will be like a machine room to worry about having machines and everything like that. And then that's really as far as I've gotten. And then of course I do have a basement, and this is where I'm going to be working today. So that's kind of what I've been working on. The farms have turn that off. The farms are doing pretty good. Got the redstone island is now complete. The glowstone is complete, and I believe within the last hour or so, the Certus is filled up. So I've been waiting for this stupid quarry to finish, but it's down there at like Y level 8, and there's still some things I wanted to get. But so yeah, so I want to be moving things around. I want to try to move into the new little tower a little bit, and the first thing I want to move is I want to move all this crap right here, all this little setup into the tower. So what my plan is, I want to keep the tree farm. The tree farm is going to be my source of power for right now, but I just want to ramp it up a little bit. So you can see I've already kind of got pipes laid out, and I want to move the squeezer and a fermenter and everything down into here and kind of get it set up. So I just want to kind of show you where I was at, because I'd done a lot of work off camera, and I didn't want to get too far ahead and just be like, oh, last episode I didn't have much going on, and today that I've already got a tower built and moved a bunch of crap in there. So I'm going to spend about 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to redo this setup, but down there in the basement area. So I'll probably be back in just a second for you, but probably like 30 minutes for me. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I found where all my animals went. Hanging out in another. Yeah, just chilling. Well, I came over to get some quartz. That way we can put sharpness on this new storage. So I shall return. Alright, we're back. So 11 dark steel. I should get us started. Let me grab a stick. I'll just grab a stick from over here. I made 11 just because that's how much coal powder I had. There's no real reason besides that. Alright, so there we go. We now have the Ender, which is like the exact same damage, but we have increased skull and Ender Pearl drops, which is what I need right now. I need to get that last Ender Pearl so I can make some Ender Seeds. Now what we can do a step further, let me grab some diamonds. 1, 2, some leather. Really? Whatever. I hadn't changed anything, so I guess my enchantment's reset. Oh. Yeah, book. cool. Now we got an enchanter. So I'm gonna need a book and quill, which ain't no big deal, but I can enchant this with some stuff. So let me look at the recipes. There we go. XP boost, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I'm really worried about sharpness would be good. And looting. So any kind of head. Okay. Alright, let me get that made up. Alright guys, we're back. So it's actually been a few days since the previous segment, so let me go over what I've been working on between the cuts. Put in a harvester with the diamond upgrade. Got some piping back here. I had to get a little creative with the wiring. Do you actually use a transfer node from extra utilities because of the servos only giving you 3 or 4 filter slots. So I actually switched over to this so that way I can have all 9 filter slots for all 9 of the planner inventory. So I got that running, and then of course I just have a another item filter sending everything up so I don't have to keep breaking this out, and goes up to here for quick and easy collection. So pretty cool. Over here, I told you I was going to fiddle with these immersive engineering water wheel, which I did. It took me a little while to get my head wrapped around it because it's the first time I've ever built one. But used that creosote oil and with some treated wood, made that, and tried to make a little bit of a nice kind of frame for it. But I don't know how much this is putting out, but it is enough to keep this planter running, and eventually I'm probably going to stretch it all out to run everything if it will last, and probably get rid of that windmill right there. So that is that. We're getting a little bit full on some of our resources. I want to switch these out to ender chest, and that way everything can be teleported back to the base and sorted out. As you can see, we're rocking pretty good for glowstone, redstone, and Certus. There's a thingy right there. Nice. So we're doing pretty good there. And the ores, you can see, are starting to spread. Looks like we got almost a full plot of tin, about half a plot of copper, definitely a full plot of lead because that was one of the first ones I made. Osmium, fluix, yellowite, quartz. There should be some gold right there's a gold right there. Gold's in the middle. I don't know what's over there in this corner. Iron. Oh, so iron is this corner. Got it. So iron, copper. Ooh. Sorry. Iron, copper, tin. Then obsidian. You should be broken. So this will be quartz in the middle. Quartz there. Gold, lead. Osmium, I guess this is here. Fluix, that middle, and yellowite, that bottom left. So got a nice little farm, and then I'm going to bring this path around and then tie it back into there, and then we'll keep spreading the farms out on the other side of the walkway. And then we should have pretty self-sufficient farm action going on. So what I want to do, ender pearls. So ender pearls. So we have still been sitting on 3 ender pearls, and I just still can't. I keep killing endermen when they teleport over here. In fact, I stopped sleeping at night just so I could try to get them to spawn in. Maybe I need to make like a little pad out there just to keep it dark, and things can spawn on there. But what I want to do is I want to get is an alloy smelter. And the reason I want to get an alloy smelter is because I want to get some dark steel. And if I get some dark steel, I can get the ender. And now I already have one piece of put my phone on silent. I already have one piece of dark steel that I got from looting a chest over there in one of the village. Thought I did at least. Well. I'm gonna be sad if, well, it didn't matter. I had one piece already, so I was just gonna make a second one, but apparently I can't find that first one. So anyway, I'm gonna get that made, which is not gonna be too hard. I got most of it already made up, I think. Oh, I need the furnace. Furnace. So grab 3 of those. And now we have our alloy smelter. So we'll pop this down because I need to go charge back up. Come on. Can't wait to get some ender pearls so I can stop having to fly up there. And I'll let that start getting some juice. And let me get some dark steel made up. And we'll probably do a little bit of Botania stuff. I got the things ready to go for that. And we'll rock on with that in a minute. So I'll be see you in a few seconds. Alright guys, we're back. So before we get started on Botania, I want to do just a little bit more magical crops. I know I've been doing that pretty much every episode, but we got to get that going because my plan is once that quarry's done, that we're pretty much on our own for resources. So I had made up a lot of the Minicio essence and turned it into Imperio, and we can do quite a few things with Imperio, but let's see what we can make with that. So I think I have enough, so we're going to do, got iron seed, gold seed, quartz seed, osmium. Now let's, oh, that ain't gonna work. Because that ore dictionary over to this from Yellorium or Yellorite. I wonder, where's my thingy at? Nope, that didn't work. Well, let me think about that for a second. And then the last thing we need, give me a shallow bucket, or shallow water. Flux. Flux. Seed. And I wonder how, I'm just going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of those. So just switch it out. That way I can have the correct ore dictionary to make Yellorium seeds. So that's all 6 of that essence that I have. It's actually been a while since I made that, so I've probably got a little bit built up. Yeah, about 4 stacks since I made that up. Let's see how much room I have in this farm, my mega farm. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. We can get rid of cow seeds. Which one can we get rid of? Get rid of obsidian. Okay, cool. So now that's running, and this is actually got a diamond upgrade, which is this whole field right here. So it looks like I need to harvest it. I do not have a harvester in there yet because I was waiting for some more diamonds to come in for the quarry, which I should have now. So I could probably build that now. So how many diamonds I got? 50. That's not bad. Alright, so let me make up some fertilizer. Let me get some bone meal and get some fertilizer. That way I can get some more floral fertilizer, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, back. So, we've hooked this system up to the tree farm. It's coming in here, hitting a sorting pipe, and you can kind of see it running like that. So the only unfortunate thing is right now, this barrel is full. I need to make another upgrade, so I have just the extra saplings going there, just a few of them, and you can see how it's all splitting off. So 2 squeezers running down here to make juice, fruit juice pumped in to both fermenters, and then fluid ducted out into a battery of biogas engines. And then I have this item duct pulling out mulch to be the catalyst, or whatever you want to call it, for the fermenters. And eventually I'm going to have to probably stick down like a chest or something. Too bad there's not like a restriction pipe. Oh yes, there is. Oh no, it's not really what I want. And I need like a restriction pipe to put on this. I thought there... Wait a minute. I think there is. Dense. That's one right there. So tin and lead. So I could probably stick a dense item duct on there to be that, have a barrel to make sure the mulch hits both fermenters first, and then we'll go there. So I could do that pretty easy. But I guess it's time to go ahead and turn this on and to start pumping biogas into all of these. Now on the back for power, I got the wood going into all the 3 furnace generators, and then I have just 1 biogas engine just to supply a little bit extra, because those put out 80 RF, no 40. So that's only 120 plus this 50 right here. So 170 RF a tick, which hopefully should run all those okay-ish. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. That's starting to back up a little bit. Excellent. So really, now that these are starting to fill up, we're going to find a place to send all this power. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now I basically have a centralized power system to work off of. And I can move some of this crap upstairs, I guess. One thing I do need to do is I need to put this somewhere so I can charge back up, because this is actually empty now. Because I'm going to run out of power pretty quickly. So I just made some red alloy wire to go ahead and fire everything up. And here, yep, they should all pop back on pretty quickly. I did put some armor on the jetpack, which is just like tin and iron, so it's pretty cheap. So we'll go ahead and top off our jetpack. Bam. So we'll go ahead and let that guy fill up, and then I'll come back and turn it back off. But I just wanted to kind of test the system, make sure we're not having any issues. Looks like you're having a power issue there. It's still running. That's still running. So it looks like we're maybe running a little bit of glitchy on power. But are all of these running? Yes, they are. Okay, well, as long as it keeps biogas in here, and you can still see that's rolling up. So I'm actually okay with it, even if it's just a little bit glitchy on power. Now are you... Okay, there it is. Just make sure that's not run out. I can upgrade the servo if I need to. So cool. I'm good with this system. So I'll go ahead and pop that out. There we go. Go ahead and lock that down so we won't have any issues with that. Because I've noticed we were getting a lot more saplings and apples So I figured we might as well go up and kind of expand our system a little bit. So cool. Alright, I'm going to do a cut and see what else we can work on. Throw that sand in there to make some more clear glass, which we are making. And now I have this little area filled out. I can make this a little bit prettier. So let me spend a few minutes, and I think we're going to come back and maybe start a little bit of early game Botania, because I want to get that going, because it takes a little time. There we go. Now it's less ugly. Okay, cool. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. You can see I got a little bit of flowers here already, and I made this with the floral fertilizer. Just made some bone meal, some dandelion, and the dandelion and the rose red that I'm actually getting from the dye plants over there. So, it's like I got one white, light blue, so I need some orange and some yellows to make some day blooms. Alright, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. So, looting 2 with 2 heads, enchantment cost of 20. So I can do that. And then sharpness 4 is another 20. Which I should be able to swing that. My only worry is getting an anvil together to be able to combine them all up. So that, 20. Okay. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, and then 4 of those. Alright, so let's put on the looting first. Enchantment cost is 6. Not bad. I wonder if it's cheaper to do it like that. Let's find out. You. Does it matter which way the books go? No. 14. I think we can swing it. And now, hopefully, we see any Endermen next. We'll be able to deal with it. So I know I wasted a lot of levels getting that done, versus just doing like a blind enchant, but well, I pretty much got exactly what I want, which was the looting and the sharpness. And now it does 11 damage. Now if I wanted to do, what is it called? Fortune. Fortune requires emeralds, which we have to trade villagers for emeralds, so that's not going to work out for me too well. Not now, at least. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a neat way of doing that. Having a strong box to get holding. Multi-shot. Interesting. Well, that's done. So over here, let's work on this now. Started Botania while the dark steel was cooking up, which is, how much do we have left? What else can we do with this? Can make a dark pick, but I have a steel pick already. Telepad block? That must be something new from Ender.io. I can make one more up and then make some seeds out of it. I'll just hold on to that for now. So you there. You to there. And I need some more living wood so I can make a wand of the forest. So that. So that's kind of where I'm at for this episode. Kind of a little choppy, but you know, I recorded this actually, today's Monday. I recorded the first segments on Friday, and it's just been a crazy ass weekend. You guys have no idea. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later.